Oh, we are live and direct this afternoon with Pittsburgh artist Zack Keim and a room full of WYEP donors. Yeah. Well, Zack put out a really great album this year. He's got a big show tomorrow evening, and we got a lot to talk about, but we always love to start things off with a song. So what are you going to do, Zack?
The song is called Better Days. Living down to see a waitress outside that I wanna meet. Smoking in my mind, it just won't let me be. It's a meter outside that I didn't pay. Chipping my tooth in something to say. Every little thing coming down on me today. I remember better days, long before I lost my way. Just to find the things I'll find out anyway. Keeping me up, but I've been so I'm too young to feel this soul. The waitress walks in right through the door, asks me what I've been waiting for. So nothing anymore. I remember better days, long before I lost my way. Just to find the things I'll find out anyway. In the parking lot, where I'm going I should know, 'cause where I'm going can't follow me at all. Yeah. I'm walking in my old ball cap, just something to remind me that I'm too young to feel this soul. I remember better days, long before I lost my way. Just to find the things I'll find out anyway.
We are live and direct this afternoon here on WYEP with a staple in the Pittsburgh music scene, Zack Keim. So, Zack, you got your start performing professionally a long time ago. You were just, 16 years old when the Knox Boys started?
We might have been like 14
oh,
or
my
15.
Goodness.
We signed a recording contract when we were 16. So
Okay.
It was like official. But we were like practicing a lot and trying to find a bass player, trying to find a drummer, and one guy's like, I don't know, man, I don't know if I can do it this week. So it was really hard to find kids our age who would commit to doing something that we wanted to do. And then we played a lot. We played a lot at Moondogs and Blawnox, like various open stages. I remember going to Cannon Coffee to go see Andre Costello when he was a barista, and we would play open stage at Andre's open stage. And we signed with Get Hip
Records out of Pittsburgh when we were 16.
And you guys had a really like a heck of a run. I mean, you put out some really great albums, played shows all over the world. And back then, did you think like, okay, I'll just do this forever. Like I'll grow into a grizzled garage rock elder?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that, when you're young, your music taste eventually changes. And, I love all music. I love jazz, rock, hip hop, folk. But I think that when you do it we did it for like 10 years. And then I was just like, I kind of want to do something different. It was also because we were on this tour to South by during COVID, it was early March 2020, and we were going to South by. We were touring with this band out of Corpus Christi, Texas. We would drive all the way to Pittsburgh to Corpus Christi. We would share the van and split the expenses, and we did a tour all the way to Texas out to California. And I remember we were stuck in like Bakersfield, California, and then Trump's on TV. It's like lockdown, and then we played the next show in San Diego, and we had to cancel the whole tour. So that was like the epiphany where I was like, I'm kind of done with this. And then we drove all the way from, before that we were staying in Joshua Tree with Paul Quattrone, who was actually playing Brillo Box tonight. He's in the band The OCs, but he lives in Joshua Tree, and he let us stay at his house for a couple days. But then we had to drive all the way from San Diego to Corpus Christi, and then I had to just drive all the way back to Pittsburgh.
It's a long drive.
And then I wrote Canyon when I was out in California. I started like demoing the idea of the song, and that kind of started this whole project of what it is now.
Yeah, all that is to say, like, as much as I did like that band, I really, really dig what you're doing now. And I think it's got so much more going on each time I listen to it. Like each time I throw this album on, there's something, some little twinkle or something that I didn't pick up on before. So aside from, what was happening in the world at large, was there like another moment or a song or an album that you heard that made it click in your brain, like, I could really do anything?
I think there was a record by Hamilton Leiheiser, The Walkman, that I was really into, the record he did with Rostam from Vampire Weekend. And I remember after that tour, I was living in D.C. at the time. I wasn't living in Pittsburgh because I was dating somebody out there, and I lived in D.C. in this apartment called Battery Lane, and I started writing demos for like Canyon and Battery Lane and various songs. But that Hamilton Leiheiser and Rostam record, which I think is the track 1,000 times on it, that's such a great album. That listening to that record a lot and listening to like just like Nick Drake, Pink Moon, and like a lot of like punk rock stuff, kind of, I just wanted to do something different.
I think it suits you, and this kind of music, this band that you've put together, it really gives you space to move around a bit. You can be quiet, you can be loud, and really explore, right?
Yeah, and I think also, sorry, I gotta go back. The band 123, they're from Pittsburgh, and growing up as a kid when I was starting music and seeing like the cool indie rock band in Pittsburgh that I looked up to a lot was 123, and they were on French Kiss Records, which was like Passion Pit and stuff. And then now those members are in a band called Animal Scream, but I was sharing some demos with Josh and Chad, and they were like, "Oh, we would love to help you do what you want to do and try to make your own sound in a way."
So the idea for the album came when you were living in DC?
Yeah, in an apartment, an apartment on a street called Battery Lane. The street was called Battery Lane.
And you did the work here in Pittsburgh, or
I
there
wrote
in DC?
a lot of the original songs in DC, and then I came back home because my dad wasn't in good health, and he passed away a couple years back. But I moved back home to Pittsburgh and started finishing the record in Pittsburgh. So I had a lot of the sketches, and then I came back to Jake Hanner and Josh and Chad, and then we worked on it more.
So do you feel like it's like a DC kind of record, or do you feel like it's a Pittsburgh guy living in DC?
It's a Pittsburgh guy living in DC. I think that's the record, yeah.
Well, it sounds incredible.
Thanks.
I encourage anybody who hasn't yet heard Battery Lane to check it out. It's been out for most of 2025 now. And Zack and his band have a show tomorrow evening at Club Cafe. They've got Poster Child on the bill and a group out of Ohio called Gardner. This is their like first Pittsburgh show. Is that true?
Yeah, they're friends with a band called Camp. My record's out on Camp's label, if you know that band, out of Columbus. But they just supported Camp in the United States, so this is their first time playing Pittsburgh. So every time I play in Columbus, they usually help me out, Gardner. So I wanted to bring them to Pittsburgh for the first time.
Nice. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta make the connections, and I think it's been working for you.
Thanks.
So, we'd love to hear a couple more songs.
Okay, cool. And thank you guys for coming out. Give yourself a round of applause. I'm gonna play a song. It's called "Wash Away the Pain." That's been getting rotation on YP the last couple months.
Sarah wants to go away for the summer. Drops her bags and heads out to the terrain. She carries all the things that don't even matter. Wash away the pain like the birds in trains. Alright. Jenny knows life is just a bummer. Forgets the past and tries to find a way. She carries all the things that don't even matter. Wash away the pain. Wash away the pain, alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. YP. Yeah. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Woo! It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Bring it down. Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Woo! Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Hey.
Thank you so much. All right, this next song, I'm going to go right into it in a second. This song was just featured. I would like to thank the Pittsburgh Penguins for playing my music this season. This song was placed at the home opener for their New Jersey. And I signed a contract with the Penguins. And they're using a bunch of my songs this season. Let's go, Pens.
dark, oh so dark, this world can be. Well, light is all we actually need. In time, it's racing on by like a human being on speed. Oh, black and white doesn't exist anymore. You old man. Why stop and color this world? Why stop and color this world? Why stop and color this world? For a change. For a change. When I woke up, I saw the colorless moon by my side. Well, I took my paintbrush and paint supplies. Spacer, yes I did. And what do you think was blue like the sky? It's daytime. And what do you think was green like her eyes? And what do you think was black like his heart? YP, we have flashlights? You have flashlights? Any flashlights? Joey got a flashlight. There we go. All right, let's break out this flashlight. Sorry. Why stop and color this world? There we go. Why stop and color this world? Right on. Why stop and color this world? Thank you. For a change.
It's Zack Keim live and direct here on WYEP this afternoon. That song is Colors. We also heard Wash Away the Pain and a little Do You Want to Dance in there. Now, Zach, you got a great band up here. Do you want to introduce everybody for us?
All right, let's give it up for Amy on the bass. This is her first show with us. She's helping me out today, so thank you, Amy. We got Jack McLaughlin on the guitar. And we got Christian on the drums.
And all these people are going to be at the show tomorrow, or
Amy's just helping out today.
Okay.
Tomorrow we have Mike Saunders from Ames Harding on the bass.
Oh, cool.
So he's playing the show tomorrow.
Well, that show is at Club Cafe, and you can find details on that on our website. Just go to wyep.org. Now, that song Colors, as you mentioned, is a really big deal right now as you're working with the Penguins. But Matt Costa plays into this as well.
Better Days.
Yeah, so he helped you write Better Days.
Correct, yeah.
And then, if I remember correctly, he made the connection with the Penguins.
Yeah. He, one of his buddies, who's the producer of the Pens now, they were friends in California, but I just got connected with. He came to my show and he likes my music, and they started playing it.
So he just randomly came to one of your shows.
Yeah, correct.
That's incredible.
Spirit in March.
Okay.
And this Club Cafe is gonna be really special because I don't think we played at Thunderbird a couple months ago, but this is our first actual headline show since March of this year.
And is this your first time playing with a full band at Club Cafe?
Yes, I played many years ago with I opened for J.D. Wilkes from the Shack Shakers, and then I opened up for Peter Case acoustic.
I guess that just blew my mind a little bit because I feel like you've been doing this for so long.
Yeah, I've been doing music
how is there a thing you haven't done yet?
Yeah. But,
So we'll rectify that tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be the first full band show ever at Club Cafe.
Nice. Well, I'm very excited for you. I know you've had a lot going on over this past year, but there's still more happening. There's new stuff coming out. I mean, you just had the release of Battery Lane, kind of reimagined by film composer Ethan Cohen.
Yeah.
How did all that come about? And I think it sounds so good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I wanted to do something different. I had a friend in LA who's friends with my cousin. He does a lot of film work for The Simpsons and a couple other TV shows. But he did my song Battery Lane, which is the song I'm about to play shortly. But he did it with all strings, and he played cellos and violins, and it's just my voice. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. What else you working on for 2026? You're going on tour, right? Again, you're gonna hit Europe.
I just signed with management recently, and I'm working with an agent for the U.S. next year. Gonna probably play a lot of shows in the U.S. and then going overseas to play Spain, Italy, Germany, and UK.
And you're pretty popular over there, right?
Yeah, Spain, because our label Get Hip pushed the Knox Boys a lot. They had the Spanish connection, so we it helped us get established over there.
Do you notice a big difference in playing a show in a place like Spain versus playing here, as far as the crowd goes, even? Or are people just people?
People are just people.
Okay. I kind of figured that might be the case.
Yeah. I think, I love playing anywhere I can play. But, Spain's been really cool and Pittsburgh's been really cool.
Well, it's great to get a little bit of Pittsburgh out there and all over the world. Again, going to urge people to listen to Battery Lane because I think it is a really, really great record. One of my favorites from this year. And you have a Christmas song now, too.
I did just release a cover of Blue Christmas by Elvis. My uncle's a really big Elvis fan, so he's like, "When you put out this Christmas song?" And I've been nagged for years, man, and then I finally put it out. So he's happy. So I made it now.
I was wondering if you're a Christmas music guy, but it was the uncle.
A lot of the uncle nagging me, yeah. But I think that I love Christmas music. I think I want to try to release a Christmas single every year. I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
kind of like a McCartney sort of vibe.
I could get into it.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have time for another song.
Yeah, I want to thank my band again. Give it up for them.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch over to the piano.
Yeah, and so this is going to be something special. You're not going to get anywhere else. We got Zack
Only
solo on the
WYP.
piano.
You can only get this on WYP. So, thank you guys. I'm not gonna play this tomorrow like this, but the song's Battery Lane. So this is the record that Joey was talking about. And thank you again. Give it up for Joey. And give it up to Thomas and Ben on sound. And everybody at YP. Thank you. Hope to see you at Club Cafe. All right, let me see. I got this. Travel the long road, saw the shade of a rainbow. I like the weight of my unfinished dreams, tripping over my destiny. Gotta learn to let it go. Naive, eager eyes make a stain on a Friday night. I need my strings to come undone. I'm wanted tighter than a funeral drum. What a pretty life this could be. When I'm going to Battery Lane, something deep inside requires change. I'm going back to Battery Lane, let myself feel again. I'm going back to Battery Lane, naked walls and a Ross late. I'm going back, start over again. Fading face I used to know, sepia prints on the window. I hear a song from the other room, a place that reminds me of you. I gotta learn to let it go. When I'm going to Battery Lane, through the storm of hate and shame, going back to Battery Lane, let myself feel again. I'm going back to Battery Lane, red up my room. That's Pittsburgh slang, red up my room. Pittsburgh, DC, rewrite the refrain. I'm going back, start over again. I need some help. Could I get some like claps like that? Good. Yeah. WYP. All right. Thank you, Donnie Iris. All right, that's good. Thank you. When I'm going to Battery Lane, that's where I intend to stay. I'm going back to Battery Lane. I don't ever want to be the same. Going back to start over again. You hear that, Donnie Iris? Thank you. Thank you.
That is Zack Keim, live and direct here on WYEP. Battery Lane is the new album, and a big show tomorrow evening at Club Cafe. Zack, thanks so much for,
thank you, Joey. Thank you,
for being
YEP.
here, for making good music.
Yeah. I mean, you guys always been supportive throughout the years, so it's a great station in Pittsburgh. I'm glad we have it.
All right, thanks to you too.
Thank you.